I will feel the glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. You're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheek so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that whispers your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, don't you ever change. Keep your foolish charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, touching my foolish heart. And that laugh that tickles your nose touches my foolish heart. Don't you ever change. Keep your foolish charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you and the way you look tonight. I love you just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look, just the way you look, say just the way you look tonight. Hello, folks. Happy Sunday. How is everybody today? Let's say hello to whoever's here so far. If you're here and you haven't chimed in yet, please do say hello. Maybe let us know where you're joining in from. Hi, Thomas. Thomas wants to hear some Bryan Adams. Sounds like a good enough idea to me. Thanks, Thomas. I do not know this particular one by Queen, Thomas, so if you have another request, let me know. I'll try to do the Bryan Adams one for you anyway. Hi, Al, joining us from Hawaii. Aloha and mahalo. Pug, how we doing? I'm embarrassed to say this. I don't know any Coldplay songs, which is stupid. I kind of like Coldplay, but I haven't listened to them enough to be familiar enough to fake my way through. All the songs mesh together in my head, and so I would get lost. So that's something I need to rectify. I know they're one of the greats. So let me know if there's something else I can do for you. Fernando, hello. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Ruth. Honesty and or Chiquitita by ABBA. Okay, outstanding. Good to have you with us, Unicorn Girl. Always. Just a viewer saying hello from North Carolina. All right, thank you very much. Great to have you with us. Hi, Jan. Let me see here. The 25th anniversary of Star Wars 3. All right. Has it been 25 years since that came out? No! I refuse to believe that. Hello, Laura. Hi from Spain. Do you know, or let me see here, probably Laura. Do you know any Simon and Garfunkel songs? Yeah, I can do that. Thank you very much, and gracias for being with us, mi amiga. Stuck in the middle, Steelers wheel. All right. Outstanding. Great, Jan. I'll see what I can do with that. Okay, Africa by Toto. Okay, I'll see what I can do with that for you, Pug. Thank you. All right. I did not even realize that. Thanks, Jan. Lord Farquaad, how we doing? Sup, Steve? I do hereby request the finest Billy Joel piano masterpiece, Miami 2017. Okay. I love your syntax. Okay. Well, I'll get started on these. Anybody who's joining us, if you have any requests, let me know. Put them in we'll check in on them later, but I'm going to get started with the ones that are already here. We're going to start with a Billy Joel request that came in from a special friend of mine ahead of the show in a private chat that I have. This one goes all the way back to 1971. This is on the Cold Spring Harbor album. Back in the dark ages. For those of you who are not familiar with the storied history of the Cold Spring Harbor album by Billy Joel, this was released through a defunct record label that was called Family Records, run by a con artist. And Billy signed the worst record deal of all time with him, gave up unbelievable amounts of money in the future, signed away publishing, signed away copyrights, signed away all kinds of record royalties. It was just insane. And then, in return for this, when he put his first album out, they mastered it at the wrong speed, so it kind of sounds like an Alvin and the Chipmunks album, which is too bad because there's some really pretty songs on it. He was very young. The songs are a little bit more naive in some ways than some of his later stuff, but in some ways more musically sophisticated also. He was still very close to his original piano training and had some really beautiful piano work. And anyway, quite the ordeal. He ended up assuming a name. He went by his first and middle name, by Bill Martin, and took a job at a piano bar where he was inspired to write a song that became his breakout hit called Piano Man, because he was hiding from the guy who ran this record company and just said, I'm not going to put anything out for him, and I'm not going to tour for him, I'm not going to do anything for this guy until he lets me out from this deal. And while he was working at the piano bar, he got signed by a major label, Columbia, and they sent their army of lawyers out to try and free him as much as possible. Never freed him completely, but they got him at least a piece of his publishing back and some other stuff. And of course, he went on to a very long and storied career at Columbia Records. But before any of that could happen, Cold Spring Harbor came out, and this is one of the songs. Of all the people in the world that I know, you're the best place to go. When I cry, when I cry, I never asked for much before, not before. Things have changed and I need more. Tell me why, Judy, why? I never thought that she would say goodbye, but she did, and now I wanna die, I wanna die. I never thought that I would need a friend, but I did in the end. Tell me why, Judy, why? Oh, what a scene. It's wrong for to hang me up this way. Oh, where you been? Is it so hard to make it through the day? A man my age is very young, so I'm told. Why do I feel so old? Tell me why, Judy, why? This way. Oh, where you been? Is it so hard to make it through the day? There's no tomorrow, 'cause my dream did not last, so I live in the past. Tell me why, Judy, why? Tell me why, Judy, Okay. Let's see here. Let's try this one for Thomas here. This is not a song that I wouldn't say I've never tried it, but it's been pretty sparse over the years, so I will do my best to figure something out with it. This is kind of like a bit of a quintessential song for Bryan Adams fans and 80s fans, even though the song is about the 60s, I guess. Let me find a key. Here. All right, well, let's give it a try, shall we? If it falls apart in the middle, that's nothing you haven't seen me do before. Got my first real keyboard, bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of '69. Some guys from school had a band, we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. Should've known we'd never get far. Oh, and when I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever. And if I had the choice, yeah, I'd always wanna be there. Those were the best days of my life. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait forever. Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Oh yeah. Man, we were killing time, yeah. We were young and restless. Hang on. Man, we were killing time. Oh, young and restless. Yeah, we needed to unwind. Guess nothing can last forever. Forever. Oh, yeah. Something like that. And now the times are changing. Look, everything has come and gone. Sometimes when I play Okay. Kind of got lost on the cadence there on how the lyrics went in that one section, which then really threw me off. Sorry about that, guys. At least you know it's not live, or at least you know that it is live. It's not me lip syncing. Okay. This is a fun one. Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel. Let's give that one a try. Okay, this is another one where I'm like kind of going to be making it up as we go along. We'll see how it goes. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. Got the feeling that something ain't right. So scared in case I fall off my chair. I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. Wondering what it is I should do. So hard to keep the smile from my face. Lose control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. You started out with nothing and you're proud you are a self-made man. Your friends they all get crawling, and you slip back on your back and say, please, yeah. Trying to make sense of it all. I can see that it makes no sense at all. It's cool to sleep, it's cool to go to sleep on the floor. Well, I don't think I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. You started out with nothing and you planned that you're a self-made man. Your friends, they are crawling, slap you on the back and they'll say, please, please, yeah, I don't know why I came here tonight. Got the feeling that something ain't right. So scared in case I fall off my chair. I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. I'm stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. That was kind of fun. pardon. I'm still, I'm like light years better than I was. I'm still kind of recovering from this little bout of the flu that I had. Okay, stuck in the middle. I'm going to call that, we made it to the end without completely falling apart, so we're going to call that a success. Thank you, Jan. Let's do this one by Billy Joel, and then we'll try the ABBA one for you in a little bit as well. So this goes back to 1978. I think it was a single in 1979, but the album came out in 78. The album was called 52nd Street. And this holds the distinction of being the first Billy Joel song I ever actually saw Billy Joel sing in person. Which is a good story, but we won't do the whole story today. If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. If you look for truthfulness, you might just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard. Mostly what I need from you. When I should have put the lyrics up. I've done this song 1,000 times. This is embarrassing. I can always find someone to say they sympathize if I wear my heart out on my sleeve. But I don't want some pretty face to tell me pretty lies. All I want is someone to believe. Honesty is such a lonely world. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard. Mostly what I need from you. I can find a lover, I can find a friend, I can have security until the bitter end. Anyone can comfort me with promises again. I know, I know. When I'm deep inside of me, don't be too concerned. I won't ask for nothing while I'm gone. When I want sincerity, tell me, where else can I turn? You're the one that I depend upon. Honesty is such a lonely word. Every time. I do not know why I have not learned my lesson, guys. I don't know how many, most of the people that watch are old enough to remember the days before cell phones. Remember when you used to know like 100 phone numbers by memory? And how quickly you lost the ability to do that? Once your cell phone just had everybody's number programmed, and it was like, once I stopped exercising that muscle, I barely know my own phone number anymore. Well, for 25 years, I never took lyric sheets with me. I never brought a teleprompter or an iPad or anything with me out on gigs. I had about 300 songs that I could choose from, that I had tracks made for, and I knew the lyrics well enough. And every once in a while, I'd botch one here or there. But for the most part, I knew the words to like 300 songs. And then the pandemic hit, and I started doing this, and I started using a computer screen with lyrics on them. And now songs that I have performed at least 1,000 times in my life, I do not know the words to anymore. But I'm like, oh, I know this one. I don't need to pull it up. And then something like that happens. Hubris will get me every time. Okay, there's some more folks have joined us. I'm going to do one more song, then I'm going to say hi to some folks, get a few more requests in the queue, and then we'll carry on with the ones that I haven't done already. This is one I just kind of felt like playing today. This is by America, one of those great kind of just like chill yacht rock kind of groups from the 70s. Which I'm, of course, as you know, quite the fan of. I want to send this to my friend Dorothy. We used to laugh, we used to cry, we used to bow our heads, then wonder why. And now you're gone, I guess I'll carry on and make the best of what you left to me. Left to me, left to me. I need you like the flower needs the rain. You know I need you. I guess I'll start it all again. You know I need you like the winter needs the spring. You know I need you. I need you. And every day I'd laugh the hours, just knowing you were thinking of me. And then it came that I was put to blame for every story about me, about me, about me. I need you like the flower needs the rain. You know I need you. Yes, I'll start it all again. You know I need you like the flower needs the rain. You know I need you like the winter needs the spring. You know I need you. guess I'll start it all again. You know I need you. I need you. I need you. Like the flower needs the rain, you know I need you. Like the winter needs the spring, you know I need you. 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 Okay, let's see who's joined us. All right, Jan would like to hear some Beatles. Okay. Moving Out by Billy Joel. Hey, Fernando, that's a good one. Summer Highland Falls. Okay. Hi, Dan in Saskatoon. I'm doing great, Dan. Thanks for joining us. Good to have you with us. Dan's joining us from up in one of my favorite places in Canada. Love our Canadian friends. Moritz joining us from Austria. He's a little bit late. Do not sweat it, my friend. Good to have you with us, always. Kyrie by Mr. Mister. Nice, Dakota. Thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Dan wants to hear one of my songs. You're beautiful. Okay, absolutely. Hi, Leo. He says, today I got confirmed in the faith. Okay, well, congratulations. Oh, happy day, or if you don't know that, Rocket Man, or both. All right, I'll see what I can do for you. Thank you. Dakota, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Still healing up from this flu, but I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, I know, checklists. Thank you very much, Julian. I appreciate that. Hey, Evan, I don't know that particular one by Boz. I could do the Lido Shuffle, I think, if you're connected to Boz Skaggs, but it might be that you're just connected to that song. Is there another song I could play for you? I just don't happen to know that one. And thank you for joining us from Scotland. I know it's a late night for you. Hey, Will, sending love from Iowa. All right. Fellow corn growing country. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate that, Will. And Christian says, Greetings from Poland. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay. Well, let's get cranking on some of these requests. Let's try. Let's see. Laura from Spain wants to hear something by Simon and Garfunkel. I've played Bridge Over Troubled Water quite a few times, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. This one is technically a duet, but I think that I can pick out the best parts at different times. Just trying to find the best key for me. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to talk with you again. As a vision softly, because a vision softly creeping lets its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. Restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of the neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that the voices never share. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fools, I said, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words are like a silent raindrop fell and echoed in, excuse me, I said that all wrong. But my words like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words of prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, whispered the sounds of silence. All right. Okay, so let's do this one for Dan in Saskatoon. So this song I put out in 2022 on an EP, which stands for Extended Play, which is halfway in between a long play or an LP and a single. They were not super common for a long time. They're becoming more common now since everybody is doing streaming and they don't buy physical products. It was much more common for many decades to do long plays, which usually have to need at least 10 to 20 songs. But I had 5 that I was really happy with, so I decided to just release them. So the EP was called Expansion, and I've done a couple of LPs prior, 3 LPs prior to that. And I've released a couple singles over the time. Anyway, this particular one, I should find the lyrics to this. I definitely don't know the words to my own songs. So I wrote this for a friend of mine named Katrina Vipartaita from Lithuania. Her new last name is Katrina Sinke. She's married now. But just someone I met at the same pie shop that I met Maria, that I wrote that helped inspire the One Laugh and One Look song from. She was doing a work program here, and just a doll. Really, really nice, sweet, smart. She's a dentist, and she was sort of dabbling in a little bit of modeling at the time, and we became friends, and I actually got to go. She showed me around a couple of different places in Lithuania. It was amazing, and we stay in touch to this day. And so this is just a song I did for this special friend of mine named Katrina, and it's called You're Beautiful, and I'll do it the way I recorded it. Sometimes I do it as kind of a ballad, but I actually did it more as an upbeat thing. She's a salsa dancer. It's like her passion in life. So I did something with a little bit of an upbeat nature that she could dance to. So it goes like this. 2, 3. First time I saw you, I was completely blown away. I knew some of heaven's finest work was on display, and I knew what I felt and what I wanted to convey, but I just couldn't find the words to say. Something about your long blonde hair above your deep brown eyes turned off my brain and kicked my heart into overdrive, and I could not remember ever feeling so alive. I decided that I had to try. You're beautiful is all that came to mind. You'll never know, I really tried to be creative for you at the time. When I saw your face, I couldn't find another line. You're beautiful is all that came to mind. Believe it worked and that you fell in love with me. 10 years later, going strong, as happy as can be, laughing, dancing, loving one another constantly. Is this real or am I in a dream? Even after all this time, I struggle every day. I hold you close and kiss you deep see your face, it slips out every single time. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. Think I'd be more clever? You think I'd be more hip? You think I'd have a million words just flowing off my lips? But every time I see you, nothing else will do than to tell you just how beautiful you are. Damn, I love you. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You'll never know how hard I've tried to find a better line. When I see your face, it slips out every single time. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You'll never know how hard I've tried to find a better line. When I see your face, slips out every single time. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. All right, thanks, Don. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks, Pug. Hey, Evan. So are we thinking like, you're just too good to be true, can't take my eyes off of you, or are you thinking of a different song? Okay, let's do a lot of good requests today to choose from. Let's do this one by ABBA here for Ruth. I just have to identify what key I should do this in. Okay, we'll give this one a try. This is my favorite ABBA song, actually. Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong. You're enchained by your own sorrow. In your eyes there is no hope for tomorrow. How I hate to see you like this. There is no way you can deny it. I can see that you're oh so sad, so quiet. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. What? No, wrong song, wrong part. So quiet. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. I'm a shoulder you can cry on. Your best friend, I'm the one you must rely on. You were always sure of yourself. Now I've seen you broken a feather. I hope we can patch it up together. Here we go. Chiquitita, you and I know how the heartaches come and they go and the scars they're leaving. You'll be dancing once again and the pain will end. You will have no time for grieving. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. So the walls came tumbling down, and your love's a blown out candle. All is gone, and it seems too hard to handle. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. There is no way you can deny it. I see that you're so sad and oh so quiet. Chiquitita, you and I know how the heartaches come and they go and the scars they're leaving. You'll be dancing once again and the pain will end. You will have no time for grieving. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. song, Chiquitita. Okay. I failed to get this one done before Pug had to leave, but this was his request, and I think he usually watches the replay, so I'm going to do this for him now. This is an interesting song to do as a solo person. Pretty sophisticated lyrically, and there's some pretty seriously stacked harmonies. Kind of So I will do the best that I can with this. This is for our friend Pug Dog. Let's try to pretend like we've got a Latin percussion section going on here. Echoing tonight, she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in for 30 flight. Moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me toward salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Wild dogs cry out in the night, they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Ooh. that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. 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 Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. All right, for Jan. Let me do that again, because I can do that better. Flew in from Miami Beach, B-O-A-C. Didn't get to bed last night. Leave it till tomorrow, doing by my back. What am I doing? Get the words up. God. I don't know how many times I have to disgrace myself in public in the same night before I learn my lesson. Third time's going to be the charm. So while I'm pulling the lyrics up, let me give you a piece of trivia about this. So the song was written while they were on their retreat with the Maharishi Yogi and Mike Love from the Beach Boys, who was one of the kind of the most prominent lyric writer from their career, and the lead singer with the nasally voice, well, East Coast girls are hip, I really dig that guy. He happened to be at this retreat as well, and it was his idea when Paul was writing this thing. He was like, you should talk about the different girls from the different parts of the U.S.S.R, man. And that's how we ended up with the Ukraine girls really knock me out and leave the West behind, and the Moscow girls make me sing and shout, and Georgia's always on my mind stuff. Now you know. Okay, here we go. Last night, all the way the paper bag was on my knee. Man, I had a dreadful fight back to U.S.S.R. Don't know how lucky you are, boys, back in the U.S.S.R. I've been away so long, I hardly knew the place. Gee, it's good to be back home. Leave it till tomorrow to unback my case. Honey, disconnect the phone. I'm back to U.S.S.R. Don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the U.S., back in the U.S., back in the U.S.S.R. But the Ukraine girls really knocked me out. Leave the West behind. The Moscow girls make me sing and shout. Georgia's always on my mind. Yeah! Back to U.S.S.R. Moscow girl made me sing and shout. Georgia's always on my mind. Yeah, so show me around your snowy mountains way down south. Take me to your daddy's farm. Let me hear your valley rockets ringing out. Come and keep your comrade warm. I'm back to U.S.S.R. Don't know how lucky you are, boys. I'm back in the U.S., back in the U.S., back in the U.S.S.R. I'm back. Woo-hoo-hoo. Back in the U.S.S.R. Come and keep your comrade warm, baby. I'm back, I'm back. Back in the U.S.S.R. For Fernando. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the Newarks in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday. Mama Leone left a note on the door. So sonny, move out to the country. But what can do, I can give you a heart attack. You ought to know by now. Who needs a house out in Hackensack? It's not what you get with your money. And it seems such a waste of time. If that's what it's all about, Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. I'm moving out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, uh-huh. Sergeant O'Leary is walking the beats. Night he becomes a bartender. Works at Mr. Cantatore's down at Sullivan Streets, across from the medical center. He's trading in a Chevy for a Cadillac. You ought to know by now. If you can't drive with a broken back, at least you can polish the fenders. It seems such a waste of time. If that's what it's all about, Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. I'm moving out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Uh-huh. You should never argue with a crazy mind. You ought to know by now. You can pay Uncle Sam with the overtime. It's not what you get with your money. And if that's what you have in mind, yeah, that's what you're all about. Good luck moving up, 'cause I'm moving out. I'm moving out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Haven't done any Elton John yet, so this will go out for our friend Leo. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hours, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high, sky by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. Such a timeless flights. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me around again to find not the man that think I am at home. I don't know, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find not the man they think I am at home. No, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. There's no one there to raise them. And all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man. Ooh, yeah, I'm a rocket man. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown bring me around again to find not the man that think I am at home. No, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown bring me round again to find now the man they think I am at home. I don't know, no, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna be a long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Ooh, long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. A long, long time. It's gonna be a long, 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 long gonna be a long, long time. Eric Hansen. Little cowbell there. Oh, God, what a great sketch. I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. If you don't know what that is, I apologize. I'm a huge Will Ferrell fan. I think that he's made some of the funniest movies of all time. I would rank Elf, Anchorman, Old School, right up there. Daddy's Home, too, especially the Christmas one. But I still don't think he's done anything in his entire career funnier than that sketch with Christopher Walken and the cowbell when they were being the Blue Oyster Cult in the recording session. Thanks, Dan. Okay, so have a little request for some Frankie Valli here. There we are. So this song was Frankie's biggest hit. Was written by his friend Bob Gaudio, who was one of the original Four Seasons. They recorded this under just the Frankie Valli name. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually tried this one before, but I'm familiar enough with it. I think we'll be able to get through it. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true. I think it's, you're just too good to be true. There we are. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Well, I love you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby. To warm a lonely night, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now I found you, stay. Oh, pretty baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, oh, pretty baby, love you, baby, let me love you. I don't know what that chord is. You, baby, let me love you. There it is. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I wanna hold you so much. You'd be like heaven to touch. And if you feel like I do, something, something, da-da-da, you're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. That's one where it's like, oh, I've never played this before. I think I can figure out. And then you get and you go, this thing like fades out, doesn't it? How in the hell am I going to end this? And then you just have to find a way to bail out. Okay. Hey, Scott. Actually, jazz standards tend to be one of three of the basic feels. They tend to be the swing variant, not always, but they tend to be. So one of them is the country feel, tends to work pretty well. I'll give you an example. Another is the walking bass line is just a variation of the basic feel. So with Fly Me to the Moon, for example, if you wanted to do a walking bass line pattern, you would start with just like this. Fly me. Oops. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me feel what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. That's your rhythm pattern. But then when you decide, okay, now I'm going to take the individual notes from that chord and keep that same 1, 2, 3, 4 going on, but I'll just arpeggiate it in the left hand. And there's a couple other little things you can learn about how to build a walking bass line. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me feel what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me play forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. All right. Fly me to the moon, let me play upon the stars. Let me feel what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. Other standards that you might know sometimes work well with the country feel in sort of a swing pattern, like, I'll give you a good example. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. E is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore and love. So those are two really common ones that you'll see floating around in the world of jazz standards. And then some of them are just simply the the syncopated feel, the heartbeat feel, but with the swing variant. So instead of feeling it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, you'll feel it. You made me feel so young. You made me feel like spring is sprung. And every time I feel you do, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that we meet, I wanna go play hide and seek. Da 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 da. Even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you make me feel so young. So, yep. Same 4 feels, it's just mostly about mastering the swing variations. Okay, let's see. Let me get the lyrics up here. We've got a few more requests I want to do. I may go a few minutes over here. Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. Wind blows hard against this mountainside, across the sea into my soul. It reaches into where I cannot hide, setting my feet upon the road. My heart is old, it holds my memories. Body burns a gem-like flame, somewhere between the soul and soft machine. It's where I find myself again. Kyrie eleison, down the road that I must travel. Kyrie eleison, through the darkness of the night. Kyrie eleison, where I'm going, will you follow? Kyrie eleison, on the highway in the light. When I was young, I thought of growing old, what my life would mean to me. Would I have followed down my chosen road, or only wished what I could be? Kyrie lays on down the road that I must travel. Kyrie lays on through the darkness of the night. Kyrie lays on, where I'm going, will you follow? Kyrie lays on the highway and the light. Let's see. Oh, 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 oh. Travel. Kyrie lays on through the darkness of the night. Kyrie lays on, where I'm going, will you follow? Kyrie lays on the path that you will light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of the light. Kyrie lays on. Kyrie lays on the road that I must follow. All right, guys, I only have time for one more song, and I apologize to those that I did not get to tonight. A lot of requests today, which is fantastic. This is for our friend Lord Farquaad. We'll close it out. Seen the lights go out on Broadway, saw the Empire State lit low, and life went on beyond the Palisades. They all bought Cadillacs and left there long ago. We held the concert out in Brooklyn, watch the island bridges blow. They turned our power down and drove us underground. We went right on with the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See the lights go out on Broadway, saw the ruins at my feet. You know we almost didn't notice it, seen it all the time on 42nd Street. Burn the churches up in said the Queens could stay, blew the Bronx away, sank Manhattan out to sea. Whoa, whoa. You know those lights went bright on Broadway, but that was so many years ago. Before we all lived here in Florida, before the mafia took over Mexico, there are not many who remember. They say a handful still survive to tell the world about the way the lights went out, keep the memory alive. All right, thanks everybody. Time for me to get out of here for now. I'll be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And I will be doing my Wednesday show this week, I believe, with Kevin. I think Kevin's made himself available. It's tentative, so you never know, but I'll be doing my Wednesday show featuring songwriters. Same time, same place, and of course back here for requests next Sunday. So in the meantime, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong, and give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Leave it on the field. Don't know when the ride comes to an end, folks. Don't have any regrets, all right? I love you all, and I will see you on the next show. Take care.